noise, so I hope I can overcome the noise downstairs. So yes, I'm Paul Knox, Head of Wealth Advisory for the EMEA region for JP Morgan. And my role at JP Morgan, as you say, is to help clients with tax, estate planning and philanthropy issues. We don't give any specific advice, and we're very much working with the lawyers, accountants and third parties such as yourselves. So we're not in competition with anybody, but our role is really to make sure that clients get the right advice. So like Ludovic, I looked at the two options about what we were asked to talk about and got stuck on the first one. But luckily, my three tips for success, and I wholeheartedly agree with everything that Ludovic said. But mine, I think, are slightly different to Ludovic's. And not that I disagree, but I think for me, one of the best bits of advice I was ever given, it actually came from our CEO, Jamie Dimon, when he said, remember that your career is a marathon, not a sprint. And I think it is true that when you're, particularly in the earliest stages of your career, you can get very obsessed by what other people are doing, what other people are achieving, and not concentrating on yourself and what you're doing and what you're learning and how you're building your own career. So I think the first thing is, when you're thinking about your career, do manage your own career. Think about making sure you're getting the right range of experience, and that you're getting good opportunities and all those sorts of things. But that's more important than getting, the promotion by a certain time. So don't worry about what's happening in anybody else's career. Just focus on your own, and by working hard and that sort of thing, then eventually, I do believe success will come. So that's the first thing. The second thing, which sort of builds a little bit on what Ludovic was saying about working hard, I think a lot of it is about building your own brand, and it's about finding your own style and your own range of skills as well. And I think very often when we're young and we're working with very good people, you want to imitate people, and I think we all copy other people, and that's fine. But make sure that when you're copying people, out the best things that you see from other people and blending them into your own style, because that's how people will remember you. And when you're building your own brand, it's about coming out to events like this. It's about joining professional associations. It's about sort of contributing to public forum or whatever it might be, so people know who you are and your willingness to contribute. But also it's about having your own name, your own reputation for integrity and everything else, so that people want to deal with you. So that would be my second tip for success. The third, and it's not to disagree with Ludovic, you do need to be lucky, but I think what you also have to accept in life is that you can't always be lucky. And sometimes you can be very unlucky, and that things can go against you for reasons beyond your control. And sometimes things can go against you because you make a mistake. If you make a mistake, own up to it, be honest about it, get it out in the open, and deal with it as soon as possible, then it's not weighing down on you. And also I think, I've seen this before when I've had to chair disciplinary tribunals. If somebody's made a mistake and they've tried to cover it up, it's not that, you think, I can understand why they made a mistake. You think, this person is trying to cover something up. Do I trust this person? Do we want to be working with this person? Or if somebody who makes a mistake and comes out in the open and says, I made a mistake, it means you know where they're coming from, you can help them, you can deal with it, the whole thing can be dealt with and forgotten much more easily. But sometimes there are other things that just go against you because you don't get on with your boss, or there's a cutback, there's a recession, or whatever it might be. And I think that when you have those sorts of challenges in life, those are the times when you learn more about yourself. And if you can deal with those situations and deal with them well, you actually come through a much stronger person. So I wouldn't say I hope you have bad luck in life, I hope you don't, but the chances are that at some point in your career you will have setbacks. And the way you deal with those, by just taking stock of the position, understanding what's going on, being calm about it, having your own self-confidence come through it, you do come through a much stronger person. And I can't remember, I read one entrepreneur, it was a lady, I can't remember who it was now, saying recently, all the setbacks she had early in her career were the things which made her. And as I say, I think if you use any setback to a positive effect, then that will be successful. So those are my three. John?